felt the moment shifting when you pulled your hand from mine, like a promise left unfinished or a truth we hid in time. You were standing right beside me, but your heart was somewhere else. And I learned that being near you doesn't mean there's nothing left. I kept hoping you would see me in the way I pictured you, but the closer that I held you, the more distance you'd undo. I was almost yours in the space between the silence, where your heartbeat felt unsure. Every moment that you lingered made me want you even more, but the truth was in your breathing, in more love you never swore. I was standing in the doorway of a life I can't restore, 'cause I was almost yours. You would look at me like sunrise, then fade out before the light, like a warmth that never settles, or a dream that slips from sight. I kept waiting for the moment you would finally choose my name, but the closer that I reached you, the more you drifted into gray. I kept trying not to notice how your eyes began to run, but the truth was in the quiet, where you never called me home. I was almost yours in the space between the silence, where your heartbeat felt unsure. Every moment that you lingered made me want you even more, but the truth was in your breathing, in the love you never swore. I was standing in the doorway of a life I can't restore, 'cause I was almost yours. Maybe love can feel like drowning when it's never meant to stay. Maybe hearts can break in whispers when they're given halfway, but I'm learning how to breathe now in the place you wouldn't choose. And the hardest part of leaving is knowing you had more to lose. I was almost yours in the shadows of the future you were never reaching for. Every heartbeat felt like waiting for a truth you just ignored. I was holding on to something you were already letting go. Now I'm breathing in the quiet of the love you never showed, 'cause I was almost yours. The vinyl crackles like it knows my pain. Your hoodie on my best still holds your name. I talk to shadows like they might talk back, but all I get is silence painted black. I'm lying here in the dark, counting beats you stole. Every breath feels like a secret I can't hold. These bedroom echoes keep calling out your ghost. Every whisper feels like the part of you I miss the most. I'm drowning in the quiet of the things you didn't say. These bedroom echoes won't let you fade away. Your voice is trapped inside my pillow seams. I hear it every time I fall asleep. I try to wash you out of all my clothes. Your love still glows like embers in the dark, soft and fading, but it leaves a mark. I reach for you, but touch the empty air. A ghost of warmth that used to linger there. I floated through the memories like they're made of fragile glass. Every step I take reminds me of the things we couldn't last. You're my broken glow, a light that flickers where the hurt still grows. You're the quiet storm I never learned to let go. I'm drifting through the pieces of a love I used to know. You're still shining in your broken glow. Your voice still rings like distant silver bells, soft and haunting in the place my heartbeat dwells. I try to chase the warmth you used to give, but shadows bloom in all the spaces where you lived. I'm floating through the memories, trying not to fall apart, but every echo pulls me deeper into the ruins of my heart. You're my broken glow, a light that flickers where the hurt still grows. You're the quiet storm I never learned to let go. I'm drifting through the pieces of a love I used to know. You're still shining in your broken glow, still shining. Your broken still shining in your broken glow. The room is getting smaller as your shadow starts to spread. Every color that you gave me turns to black inside my head. I keep reaching for a flicker, but the glow is long deceased, and the silence that you left here feels like something never healed. I try to hold the remnants of the warmth you used to give, but the truth is in the darkness where your love forgot to live. You're a broken light, fading like a dying star that I never learned to burn right. Every promise that you whisper cuts me open in the night. I'm still standing in the ruins of a fire lost to spite, and I'm drowning in the shadows of your broken light. Your voice is barely breathing, like a ghost that won't let go. Every memory you left me feels like frost beneath the glow. I keep holding on to ashes of a flame that couldn't stay, in the darkness that replaced you. but the answer's in the silence, where you left me on my own. You're a broken light, fading like a dying star that never learned to burn right. Every promise that you whispered cuts me open in the night. I'm still standing in the ruins of a fire lost its fight, and I'm drowning in the shadows of your broken light. Maybe love can rot in darkness when it's dark of what it needs. Maybe hearts can lose their color when they force too long to bleed. But I'm haunted by the moment where your glue fell out of sight, and the world we built together collapsed without a fight. You're a broken light, fading into nothing, like a star that lost its right. Every truth we try to salvage turns to dust beneath the night. I'm still standing in the wreckage of a love you left behind, and I'm breaking in the silence of your broken light. Snow is falling on the window like a quiet truth. I'm wrapped in blankets, but I'm freezing without you. Your scarf is hanging on the chair like you forgot to stay. And every time I look at it, I break a little more each day. I keep pretending I'm okay, but the winter knows I'm lying. Every breath I take feels borrowed. Every heartbeat feels like trying. Cold hands, warm memories. You left your fingerprints all over me. I'm holding on to what we used to be, but you're already gone, already full. Cold hands, warm memories. You took the fire, left the freeze. I'm shivering in the space between your cold hands and warm memories. Your voice still lingers in the corners of this quiet room, soft as the echo of a love that ended too soon. I light a candle just to feel like something's burning still, but even flames can't warm the parts of me you used to fill. I keep replaying every moment, hoping something might return, but all I feel is the cold reminder of how love can burn. Cold hands, warm memories. You left your fingerprints all over me. I'm holding on to what we used to be, but you're already gone, already free. Cold hands, warm memories. You took the fire, left the freeze. I'm shivering in the space between your cold hand and warm memory. Maybe I was holding on too tightly. Maybe you were slipping long before, but I would have fought the storm for you. You just didn't want me anymore. Cold hands, warm memories. I'm learning how to breathe again slowly. I'm letting go of what you meant to me, even if it hurts to set you free. Cold hands, warm memories. You'll always be a part of me, but I'm warming up to who I'll be beyond your Your sweater's on the chair, still holding shapes of you. The window breeze a chill, like it somehow knows the truth. I'm tracing all the moments that slip right through my hands, and every quiet second feels colder than I planned. I keep reaching for the warmth, but it's gone before I try. And the only thing that answers is the echo of goodbye. You're a cold memory, frozen in the corners where my heart used to be. Every breath is trembling, every breath is trembling. Every thought cuts into me. I'm living with the shadow of the love you couldn't keep, and I'm breaking in the silence of your cold memory. Your voice is fading slow, like a song that lost its light, but pieces still remain in the quiet of the night. I'm holding on to fragments of a warmth that couldn't stay, and everything you left me still chills me in its way. I keep reaching for the truth, but it slips like winter rain. I'm the part of me that loves you. There's a part that feels the pain. You're a cold memory, frozen in the corner where my heart used to be. Every breath is trembling, every breath is trembling. Every thought cuts into me. I'm living with the shadow of the love you couldn't keep, and I'm breaking on the silence of your cold memory. Maybe love can turn to frost when it's left out in the dark. Maybe hearts can lose their fire and they're torn too far apart. But I'm standing in the ruins of the warmth you took from me, and the only thing still burning is the hurt you left to freeze. You're a cold memory, haunting every moment, like a ghost I never see. Every breath is fragile, every trust cuts into me. I'm living with the echo, the love you couldn't keep, and I'm frozen in the quiet of your cold memory. Tides are pulling me along. Every breath feels like a stone. Your ghost is sleeping in my chest. I miss the way you knew me best. I've tried to swim to shallow ground, but your name's the only sound. I drown without you. Waves pull me through. No air, no light, just endless blue. I drown without you. Salt on lips from crying lake. Watching lovers at the gate. I don't need the sun to rise. Just your hand between my thighs. I drown without you. Waves pull me through. No air, no light, just endless blue. I drown without you. What if I stop kicking? What if I let go? Would the water hold me soft like you did slow? Drown without you. I drown without you. The sun is sinking through the window glass. Your shadow fades, but still it holds me fast. I trace the outline where your warmth once stayed, but all that's left is the echo of your name. I keep pretending I'm not breaking, but the truth is wearing thin. Every night I feel you leaving all over again. You're my fading light, slipping through the cracks of everything I tried. You're the quiet ache that keeps me up at night. I'm reaching out, but you're already gone from sight. You were my warmth, now you're my fading light. Your sweater still hangs on the closet door. I swear I hear your footsteps on the floor. I close my eyes and try to breathe you back, but memories don't answer when I ask. I keep replaying every moment, hoping something might return, but all I've sealed is the cold reminder how love can burn my face. feel the night get quiet as the world begins to fade. All the colors turning weightless, like the memories we made. I'm drifting through the spaces where warmth used to stay, and the silence pulls me under in a so familiar way. I'm trying not to notice how the truth begins to show, but every breath is telling me I'm starting to let go. I'm falling slow through the pieces of the moment where you left me long ago. Every heartbeat feels like sinking into something I can't hold. I'm unraveling so gently, you won't see it when I go. I'm breaking in the quiet as I'm falling slow. Your voice is like a shadow, fading softer every day, but the echo still remembers every word you didn't say. I'm holding on to fragments of a love that couldn't stay, and the weight of what we lost now pulls me further every day. I'm trying not to feel it, but the truth begins to show, and the part of me that loved you is the part that can't let go. I'm falling slow through the pieces of the moment where you left me long ago. Every heartbeat feels like sinking into something I can't hold. I'm unraveling so gently, you won't see it when I go. I'm breaking in the quiet as I'm falling slow. Maybe love can fade so softly, you don't notice when it does. Maybe hearts can break in whispers, hidden deep behind the eyes, but I'm drifting into silence where the truth begins to show, and the only thing I'm certain of is I'm not the one you chose. I'm falling slow through the shadows of the memories that I never learned to let go. Every heartbeat feels like sinking into something I can't hold. I'm unraveling so gently, you don't see it when I go. I'm breaking in the quiet as I'm falling slow. The room is quiet, but it's screaming in my chest. Your jacket on the chair like you never really left. I trace the outline where your shadow used to fall. Trying not to break, but I'm already too small. I keep pretending I'm okay, but the mirror knows I'm lying. Every breath feels borrowed now. Every heartbeat feels like trying. 'Cause half of me is missing, the half you used to hold. Half of me is breaking in ways I never told. I'm standing in the doorway of the life we couldn't fix. Half of me is missing, and you're the half I miss. Your coffee cup is still sitting by the sink. I washed it twice, but it still makes me think how love can fade like colors left out in the rain. How you can walk away and leave me with a stain. I whisper things you'll never hear to the walls that never answer. I'm learning how to lose someone who left like it was nothing. 'Cause half of me is missing, the half you used to hold. Half of me is breaking in ways I never told. I'm standing in the doorway of the lights we couldn't fix. Half of me is missing, and you're the half I miss. Maybe love was never meant to stay the way we prayed it would. Maybe I was holding on to something only I understood. Half of me is missing, and I don't know how to heal. Half of me is reaching for love you didn't feel. I'm learning how to live now with the pieces you dismissed. Half of me is missing, and you're the cuff I miss. You're the half I miss, the half I can't replace. I've been walking through the quiet where your voice used to be. Every shadow on the pavement feels like something left of me. I keep holding on to moments that were never meant to stay, and the pieces of your memory still won't let me look away. I'm trying not to feel it, but it's pulling like the tide. Every truth I try to bury finds its way back to the light. I'm lost again in the echoes of a love that never learned how to begin. Every step I take is falling where your absence settles in. I'm unraveling answers feel like water, slipping right between the truth. I keep reaching for the warmth of a heart that wasn't mine, and the more I try to leave it, the more I'm frozen in the time. I'm trying not to notice how the hurt begins to spin, but the moment I remember you, I fall right back within. I'm lost again in the echoes of a love that never learned how to begin. Every step I take is falling where your absence settles in. I'm unraveling so slowly, you won't see the shape I'm in. I'm breaking in the silence, 'cause I'm lost again. Maybe love can fade so softly, you don't hear it when it goes. Maybe hearts can break in whispers, only one of us still knows. But I'm standing in the ruins of the things we couldn't mend, and the truth is that without you, I'm still learning how to end. I'm lost again in the shadows of the memory. I keep trying to ascend. Every heartbeat feels like sinking into something I could say. I'm unraveling so gently, you don't see the shape I'm in. I'm breaking in the quiet, 'cause I'm lost again.
I trace your silhouette on the bedroom wall, but the lines keep dissolving. I can't hold them at all. Your laugh used to echo through these empty rooms. Now it fades into nothing like a half-forgotten tune. I breathe you in, but you slip through my hands like ashes from a fire we never could say. Memories like smoke, rising slow, twisting in the air, then letting go. I reach for the warmth, but it burns out cold. Your like smoke. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd hold you closer, never cross that line. But love is a flame that consumes what it lights. Now I'm choking on remnants in the dead of night. Memories like smoke, drifting high, fading into gray. Against the sky, I'll carry this weight till the end of my days. Whispering your name through a haze, even when the fire's completely gone, I'll still smell memories like smoke. Fading, memories like smoke. Fading, memories like smoke. Memories like smoke.
I still hear your footsteps in the hallway, like you're coming back, but you never go. I keep checking shadows for your outline, pretending I'm not breaking over you. Every memory feels louder and more quiet. Every promise feels heavier tonight. I'm holding on to pieces of a moment you let go without a fight. I wish you stayed even when the light was fading. I wish you tried even when your heart was shaking. You walked away like love was something you could trade, and I'm still here whispering your name. God, I wish you stayed. I replay the last look that you gave me, like a movie stuck on the final frame. You said nothing, but your silence told me everything had changed, and I felt the cold before you touched me, felt the ending in your eyes. You were already halfway gone before you said goodbye. to say, God, I wish you stayed. Your jacket on the chair, I still pretend you left it there. Last text just said see you tonight. Now I'm just talking to your side of the light. No fight, no hall, no final scene, just silence filling in between. Never said goodbye, you just walked through the door. Never said goodbye. Now I'm sweeping the floor for pieces of you I can't find. Never said goodbye. Toothbrush is still in the cup. My stupid heart won't show it out. I read her speeches in the car, but you're already wherever you are. No door slam, no broken glass, just love that left too fast. Never said goodbye. Just walk through the door. Never said goodbye. Now I'm sweeping the floor for pieces of you I can't find. Never said goodbye. Would it have hurt less if you yelled, if you packed a suitcase or blamed someone else instead? Like smoke from a train, and I'm still here waiting to feel the pain. Never say goodbye, said goodbye. Never said, just walk through the door, 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 da, da, da. Just walk through the door, door, door. Soft light on the floor where you used to stand. Your sweater still hangs on the back of my chair. I breathe in slow, but it trembles on the way out, 'cause everything in this room still smells like you were here. I keep replaying every moment, like maybe I could change the end, but beside me on the piano bench. I play the chords you used to hum along. The keys feel colder without your hands on mine, and every note reminds me you're gone. I whisper things I never told you, hoping somehow you might hear, but the silence answers back for you, and it's louder than your voice ever was this year. I'm still here where you left me, holding on to pieces you forgot. I'm still here, barely steady, trying to love you with the love you lost. Every heartbeat feels so empty, every memory hits too heavy. I'm still here, right where you left me. Maybe I should let you go, but letting go feels like losing home, and I don't know who I am without the version you held in your hands. I'm still here where you left me, fighting through the quiet you became. I'm still here, soft and breaking, calling out a heart that won't remain. Every tear falls so gently, like it's scared to hit the ground. I'm still here, right where you left me now. Right where you left me. Oh, still here. I'm still here. Right where you left me. I'm standing in the doorway where your shadow used to stay. All the words we never finished still hang heavy in the gray. I keep chasing every moment like a bruise I can't deny, and the quiet in my chest now feels like something left to die. I whisper to the darkness, but it never answers me. Every heartbeat feels like falling into what we couldn't be. It's a silent cry, breaking where you left me, soft and undefined, echoes in the spaces you carved out of my life. I'm holding on to nothing but the ache you left behind, and I'm drowning in the quiet of my silent cry. I replay the final moment where your eyes forgot my name, how the warmth began to flicker like a slowly dying flame. I keep reaching for the comfort of a truth that wasn't real, and the emptiness you gave me is the only thing I feel. I whisper to the silence, hoping something might reply, but the only thing that answers is the echo of goodbye. It's a silent cry, breaking where you left me, soft and undefined, echoes in the spaces you carved out of my life. I'm holding on to nothing but the ache you left behind, and I'm drowning in the quiet of my silent cry. painting all across the floor. I breathe a quiet softly, like I've never breathed before. Your sweater on the chair back still holds a little heat, and in the hush around me I feel your heartbeats beat. Even when the world is still, your warmth is something I can feel. There's a warm smile in the silence, where your memory touches mine, like a soft light through the window, falling gentle, falling kind. And the quiet feels like comfort, where your love still leaves its sign. There's a warm smile in the silence, every time you cross my mind. The kettle hums a whisper, like it knows the way you speak. Your laughter in the corners still makes my shoulders weak. I move the way you taught me, slow enough to hear the day. And in the stillness blooming, I feel you in the gray. Even when the room is bare, your gentle presence lingers there. There's a warm smile in the silence, where your memory touches mine, like a soft light through the window, falling gentle, falling kind. And the quiet feels like comfort, where your love still leaves its sign. There's a warm smile in silence, every time you cross my mind. Maybe love is made of echoes, soft reminders in the air. Maybe warmth can live forever in the spaces we once shared. And even when the night grows colder, I still feel you in the dark, a quiet glow that never fades, a soft light in my heart. There's a warm smile in the silence, where your memory touches mine, like a soft light through the window, falling gentle, falling kind. And the quiet feels like comfort, where your love still leaves its sign. There's a warm smile in the silence, every time you cross my mind. I wake to the quiet glow, falling through the curtain slow. Your memory moves like morning air, soft as a whisper in my hair. I breathe in the calm you left, warm like a hand against my chest. Even in the silence you remain, a gentle echo saying my name. And I don't need the world to know how softly you still hold my soul. In the soft light I feel you near, brushing my fear. You're the quiet heart inside my chest, the tender calm that never rests, even when the night pulls us apart. You stay my starlight, my quiet heart. I walk through the golden haze, thinking of our slower days. Your laughter drifting like a breeze, folding me down to my knees. Every moment small and true feels like a sunrise shaped like you. Even when the shadows start to fall, your warmth still answers every call. And I don't need the world to see how your quiet love still carries me. In this soft light I feel you near, like a warm breath brushing my fear. You're the quiet heart inside my chest, the tender calm that never rests, even when the night pulls us apart. You stay my soft light, my quiet heart. Maybe love was meant to be a gentle place to fall asleep, a quiet room, a steady flame, a whispered truth that stays the same. And even if we drift like stars, your warmth still lives inside my scars. I close my eyes and there you are, my soft light glowing in the dark. In the soft light I feel you near, like a warm breath brushing my fear. You're the quiet heart inside my chest, the tender calm that never rests, even when the night pulls us apart. You stay my soft light, my quiet heart. The room is filled with echoes of the things we didn't say. Your shadows on the ceiling like you never went away. I'm walking through the silence like it's water on my skin. Every step is heavy with the weight of what's been. I keep sinking into memories, they pull me where I shouldn't go. I'm trying hard to breathe again, but the quiet's getting close. I'm drowning in the quiet, in the space you used to fill. I'm reaching for the pieces of a love that lingers still. You left without a warning, now the night won't let me sleep. I'm drowning in the quiet, where your heartbeat used to be. Your sweater on the chair still holds the shape of who you were. Attach it just to feel something, but it only makes it worse. The piano in the corner plays the chords we used to know, but every note is hollow now, a song that won't let go. I keep sinking in silence drags me slow. I'm drowning in the quiet, in the space you used to fill. I'm reaching for the pieces of a love that lingers still. You left without a warning. Now the night won't let me sleep. I'm drowning in the quiet, where your heartbeat used to be. Baby, I was holding on to something only I could feel. Maybe you were fading out long before it all seemed real. I'm drowning in the cave, in the ghost of what we were. I'm trying to forget you, but the quiet makes it worse. You left me in the deep end with the memories I keep. I'm drowning in the quiet, where your heartbeat used to be. Where your heartbeat used to be. Where your heartbeat used to be. I'm drowning in the quiet. We danced under streetlights, silver and gold. Now the shadows grow longer and the nights feel so cold. Your hands slip from mine like sand in the wind. I'm still holding the pieces of where we begin. Every heartbeat sounds like a closing door. Every memory cuts a little more. This is the last light of us, fading away in the dust. I'm watching it die in slow motion. Now forever, now broken and frozen. If love was a flame, we burned it too bright. Now I'm left in the dark with the last light of us. Your sweater still hangs on the back of the chair. I breathe in your scent like you're still there. The silence is screaming the words we never said. All the futures we planned now lay broken and dead. I keep replaying the smile on your face, knowing time won't turn back, no matter how I pray. This is the last light of us, fading away in the dust. I'm watching it die in slow motion. Now forever, now broken and frozen. If love was a flame, they burned it too bright. Now I'm left in the dark with the last light of us. And if you come back, I don't know what I'd do. Would I run into arms or just run from the truth? We were infinite once, now we're fading to black. Two souls disappearing, no to go back. This was the last light of us, nothing left but the dust. I'll carry this pain like the ocean, drowning slowly in waves of emotion. If love like a quiet prayer. You held your distance like you didn't want me there. Your eyes were open, but you never really saw me. I was reaching out while you were slowly letting go, and I felt it in the silence, in the way you wouldn't stay. Every word you didn't say cut deeper than the ones you didn't quite dare. This is the way you let me break, slow enough to feel it all, soft enough to call it love, cold enough to watch me fall. This is the hurt you didn't take, you left it here for me to hold. I'm still learning how to breathe through the way you let me break. I try to keep the pieces from slipping through my hands, but you were already drifting to a place I couldn't stand. You kissed me like a memory you didn't wanna keep, and I knew I'd lose you long before you ever said a word. And I felt the distance rising, like a tide I couldn't fight. You were fading into shadows while I begged you for the light. This is the way you let me break, slow enough to feel it all, soft enough to call it love, cold enough to watch me fall. This is the hurt you didn't take, you left it here for me to hold. I'm still learning how to breathe through the way you let me break. Maybe love can disappear without a warning, without a sound, but you watched me fall apart like it was something you'd been waiting for. And I'm still standing in the wreckage of the girl you left behind. This is the way you let me break. Every moment felt like truth, every truth felt like a lie. You walked away so quietly, I barely heard goodbye. This is the hurt you didn't take, and I'm still trying not to shake, but I'm learning how to be through the way you let me break, through the way you let me break. I'm learning how to break through the way you let me break, through the way you let me break, through the way you let me break. You move like a shadow in the doorway, half in the light, half in my mind. I feel you pulling on the parts of me I swore I'd never let you find. Every heartbeat turns electric, every breath is getting thin. I don't know if you're a warning or a place I've already been. You're under my skin, crawling through the places I've been hiding. You're under my skin, turning every fear into a fight I'm fighting. I don't want to want you, but you pull me back again. I can't escape the way you live under my skin. You speak in riddles made of poison, sweet on the tongue, sharp when they land. I try to run, but you're the echo that keeps pulling at my hands. Every whisper feels like gravity. shouldn't wanna know. You're under my skin, crawling through the places I've been hiding. You're under my skin, turning every fear to a fire I'm fighting. I don't want to want you, but you want me back again. I can't escape the world you live under my skin. Maybe I'm addicted to the danger. Maybe I'm in love with the fall. You're the chaos in my bloodstream, and I can't feel anything at all. You're under my skin, twisting every truth I've been denying. You're under my skin, and every part of me is slowly dying. I don't want to want you, but you pull me back again. I'll never be the same with you under my skin. Under my skin, you're under my skin. Yeah, I'm done waiting. Watch me rise. Mirror, mirror, I was hiding in the glass, chasing shadows of a girl who couldn't last. They told me quiet, they told me play it small, but something in me said, baby, burn it all. I traded tears for glitter, doubts for diamond dust. Now every step I take feels like thunder in my blood. No more shrinking, no more sorries on my tongue. The fire in my chest has only just begun. I'm a queen in my own story. Watch me wear the crown, breaking every chain. Yeah, I'm tearing the whole thing down. Heart on fire, soul unchained, screaming to the sky. This is my time, this is my life. I'm shining, yeah, I'm finally shining. No apologies, no more hiding. I'm a force, I'm a wave, I'm the storm and the light. Watch me glow tonight. Shining bright. Hold the night. All the night. Used to run from every mirror that I faced. Now I kiss my reflection, put the past in its place. She said I was too much, she said I was too loud. Funny how the too much became my superpower. Now I paint my lips in a red light war, paint for the win. Every scar I carry turned into glitter on my skin. No more shrinking, no more playing pretend. The woman in the mirror is my favorite friend. I was a queen in my own story. Watch me wear the crown, breaking every chain. Nail tearing the whole thing down. Heart on fire, soul unchained, screaming to the sky. This is my time, this is my life. I'm shining, I'm training. Yeah, I'm finally shining. No apologies, no more
my time.